Hello guys and welcome to the Arkquarium. Thank you for joining me today for another underwater enclosure. So this is the one that we built last time out. We have the Mega Piranha in this area here. Unfortunately we can't get them swimming around because of the way that the follow mechanic works on these kind of fish that are slightly newer tamings. You know, the mechanics of being able to use the what they call fish baskets to be able to tame them. Once you've got them tamed, you can't get them to wander. And also I have the waypoint mod on this one, and it doesn't work for these guys. There's also the coelacanths and the saber-toothed salmons. But we built these two enclosures. They look good. I'm happy with how they look, and that's what we did last episode. If you didn't see that one, go and check that one out. That's pretty good. I've got the really bright light in here. I don't know. It looks alright. It's decoration. I'm limited as to what I can do, but there's a few things we can do. So today we're going to be doing one of these. Something bigger. I wanted to do something bigger. We've got the Plesiosaur here. So we're going to be doing that one today. So this is the area where it's going to be. Now I started building just to kind of get an idea of what I want to do. And I basically just built this tunnel. This little walkway goes up. We're leaving these areas open so you can actually kind of look in at the enclosure here. And we're going to come up and we have this walkway. I've frozen as much as I can, and it's actually raining under the water. Incredible. We must have a leak. Must get onto the maintenance guys. There's a leak in the roof. But you can't freeze the sloped ones. The walls of the sloped ones. But it's okay. It allows light in. It gives you a little bit of a look without being too open. And again, I've left this wall open so you can kind of look at the enclosure. And then I built this just a bit on the top here. Now I thought all the way along through here. Let's quickly run back down here again. From quite a way. It comes through quite a way actually. We've got this tunnel through the megalodons, and let's run all the way back and just have a quick recap of some of the things that we've done in previous episodes in case you haven't seen them all. We have this tunnel coming all the way up here, but it's all fairly enclosed. Like around here where we have the anglerfish. Yes, are they swimming? Are they? Oh no, they seem to have got themselves stuck in a rock. Oh, that's disappointing. And you're stuck. Why are you? Wow, you're stuck in the wall. Let's just leave that for another time. I'm not going to be dealing with fixing errors. They may come back later. But anyway, so all this tunnel is kind of fairly enclosed, and we've got this kind of walkway where we've got the donkeys in here. They're still swimming around. That's good. But yeah, it's all pretty much enclosed. So I wanted something a bit higher, a bit larger, a bit kind of more open. So I thought I'd do like a double height of the just a bit at the top there. So I'm just trying something different. One of the tricky things about this series is making these enclosures look unique, because I am limited to one type of building material, and that is these vacuum compartments. There's nothing else I can build under the water that will we could have sections where you have to swim through, but that doesn't seem very realistic. So I kind of thought I'll see what it looks like with having an open area. Now I am thinking that we've got nothing swimming up there, so I'd probably want to freeze the roof. But it does make a big difference to how it looks. We'll freeze that. Now I'll probably continue that here as well, actually. I'm not too sure. But so we've got like a double area here. Nice sort of large windows that you can kind of look out of. Look down at the Plesiosaur. But the main attraction for this particular enclosure, I think, is going to be this area here. I'm going to build a walkway going across to the other side. I want to start making my way up a little bit shallower waters. We came all the way down to do the deep waters because I wanted the Megalodon tunnel to go along the ground, and we've kind of kept along with that one. But this time we want to go up a little bit further because at some point soon I want to do the Basilosaurus enclosure. Now I think they're the ones that actually take damage if they are too deep. So I'm going to need to come up a little bit higher to be able to get this to fit in. Now, how far do I want to go across here? I believe that's too far. I think is it here? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's just get rid of those for the moment. No, I think from about here, I want to come up a little bit. I believe this is what I want to do. So we'll come up. Oops, that was the wrong place. So I'm going to go to there, and then to there, then across. Yes, that works perfect. Now it just comes across this little area here. Now, do we want to go this far? We're kind of getting a bit of ground in here, so We may want to, I think we'll probably get away with it. Makes it a bit more natural. We can't go any more though, we'd have to go up there, but yeah, that kind of works, I think. And then what we'll do is, let's just get rid of that for the moment. It'll come out, and I could do this, I suppose. We'll see what it looks like when we open it up, and we're inside, and we'll see what it looks like. Let's close that up as well. And I guess what I want to do is do exactly the same what I said on the other side, and actually have this nice and open and big and a bit less claustrophobic, I think, would be a good thing. Let's put that one here. So we'll build all these across. Now, as you can see, I've only got one type of building material, which is these vacuum compartments. There's nothing else I can build with, unfortunately, under the water. It's really the decorations, and of course I am limited with how much I can actually decorate the insides. So it's kind of tough. This series is definitely providing itself with some unique challenges over from the zoo series. If any of you watched that, which I did last year, yeah. So we need to open up all these floors and walls so we can come on. There we go, and this one. Let's open up all this. Come on. It's all nice and open. Let's see, where's the tunnel going down? So is it here? I believe it's this one here. This will be, I can open that up and that and this. Oh yes, and then we'll open up all the way along through the tunnel. Open up there, and then is that good? I think I want to actually do a slightly larger size tunnel. That would work, yes. Let me just go and do that as well. Let's open up these ones, that one and that one, but we would want... So I'll open up this for now, because I'm not too sure. I think what we'll do is we will mirror this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's put on, see if I can, if it'll snap. Yep, we've got one go there, and then we'll have another row of the tunnel coming along this way. It's a nice wide tunnel, plenty of visitors to be able to walk down without getting in each other's way. And we'll see what kind of... There's not really many decorations I'm going to be able to put into this one, but that might just work quite nicely. Let's zoom around, and we'll try and open up this as well. Let's have a look. We'll open up this one, and might as well open that one, and that one. That'll be nice. And then we can come down here again. It's so difficult to do because all this water swells, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I think that's what we want. We'll open up that, and then the wall down the middle. Yeah, it's going to look good. It's going to look good, I think. Like this. And then we do want another one on top of here, I believe. Let's put that on there. We can open up this, and then what we should do is just get out of here for a moment. We'll put on, to make it look a little bit better, like here and there. And then we can open up these walls as well, like that, that, and last one. And there we go. Yeah, so we've got a nice little tunnel going on here, and then it suddenly opens up nice and big. Oh, hang on, we can do here, I think. Yes, we've got lots more to do still. Let's open up all this. I want to see what this looks like. I think it's going to look pretty good. The main thing is, are you going to be able to see the Plesiosaurs properly? And how are we going to enclose those guys? So that's going to be the big thing. Here we go, nice and big and open. That's good. And then I guess we'll need to put like a barrier there or something, so people don't fall down. We'll close that up. And then I think what we should maybe do, since we're coming up onto the ground here, we could probably freeze this stuff. Like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let me think about where we're going to be going next. I think we'll probably work our way up around to here, on this little plateau, this little rock here. And then maybe this could be where the Basilosaurus enclosure will be. That could be maybe next week's one. But yeah, I'll certainly think about whether that's what I want to do or whether there's anything else that I think we should do. But let's just have a look at this tunnel. And we need to think about how I'm going to turn this into an enclosure for the Plesies. Let's have a quick, let's put this gun away for the moment. So yeah, so we can go down here. We want it to be swimming underneath. A little bit of a shame. We've got a really nice patch of corals and stuff over there. That would be really good. It's getting a little bit dark. Let's just brighten things up a little bit. It's a bit better. But no, I think this is good. I think what we'll do is I'm going to build. Right, let's get out of here. And I think what we'll do is we'll build the enclosure. Should we build it from down here? Let's have a look and see what glass walls we have. We still have those large glass walls. Here we go. What are these ones? These are 4 walls. These are the large ones. What about the extra large ones? Oh, here we go. Which are 12 normal walls. That's probably the ones that we'll need. Let's put that in our number 3 slot. And then hopefully we should be able to hang these down off. Oh no, of course we can't, because they don't snap to vacuum compartments. I keep forgetting that. So we have another option to be able to fix that. We could do, what could we do? Ceilings. Hang on, I've got too much stuff in my inventory here. Let's have a look here. Glass. Okay, glass ceilings. What we can do is we can put this in our number 4 slot. So these should snap, and they'll snap to the bottom, yes. So let me think, how can I do this? Let's do, I guess what I could do is maybe snap it off the back. That may work. So if I do this, and then we can have the walls going all the way down. Oh, look at that, that's pretty awesome. And it won't take too much more to get it down to the ground. And yeah, okay, so how was that going to look from sort of over here? You can see the difference when you stand on these things and it takes the water away. That's how the water. Now, oh yeah, someone mentioned about the clear water mod. Is it crystal clear? That is installed on this server. Believe me, the water view would be so much worse than it is, because I was complaining about it being too fuzzy. Because this is lovely. I mean, you probably want like a blue tinge or something to make it look like you're underwater, but I find this a little bit too much sometimes. It's just too much, and doesn't look too bad at the moment, but things kind of get real fuzzy and kind of get like a double vision almost, and certain things like if I look at the rocks to the sort of the left hand side of the screen there, it's pretty bad. It's not very clear at all. But anyway, I'm just complaining, but it's all fine. It's fine. We're good. So okay, yeah. So we can do this, and we'll bring that down to the ground, and then we can come. I guess what we could do is just make this the roof. So we can come and just extend this outwards over this way. How far are we going to go? Probably maybe over. It's going to be huge, isn't it? It's going to be huge. But that's the thing. These creatures are big, and they need a lot of space to swim around in. Probably these enclosures are so much bigger than the ones I made at the zoo. Some of those are obviously unrealistically small, but you've got to take realism into account when you can, but there's only so much you can do in these instances. Is that going to be big enough? I really can't go much bigger than that. We'll try that. So if we drop our wall down off the end here, and that will give us that kind of space. And then I would say, oh, do we want 1 or 2 of these guys in here? Plesiosaur. I would say that's just not big enough for 2. I think we may just go for 1. For these big animals, probably only 1. Normally I like to stick in like 2, at least like a breeding pair or things. But I'm thinking 1 would be enough, because otherwise this is going to have to be twice the size, and I just don't think I can do that. But okay, but that's the plans that we're going for at the moment. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably take a cut right here while I start building this out. It's going to take quite a while. You basically can see what I'm going to do is just come all the way along here, drop the walls down. What's going like so. So we'll have a nice big cage. And what about on this side? I suppose. What could we do? I get we could probably come off the bottom here and then drop it down like that. I can probably go all the way through the rock like that way. That may work, it may not, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. I'll work on it, and I'll bring you guys back in a moment. Alright guys, so yeah, this has taken absolutely forever, just the same as doing the Megalodon enclosure. It's big, there's a lot of walls here. Now I've started altering the models of them, so we get some large glass panels rather than just all these simple ones. So what I was doing, let's have a quick check of this. So we have one beam coming all the way up the top. It's going to go along here, and we've got it along this side. So we want this beam. Let me just quickly double check. It is on this one in particular. So this particular one we want to have, it's going to be one side, yeah, one side A. So all along here we'll just have the one side, so we have like one beam going all the way across, like that, and then of course this side is then going to be with no sides. So yeah, so it just, you get a better view that way. We get rid of all the beams. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment, making these large glass panels. Yeah, everything else is pretty much done. We've got the tunnel done there. So yeah, so this will wrap around all the way up to there for our Basilosaurus enclosure, which I think will be the next one up here. I'll figure it out. I mean, I really wanted to kind of incorporate this nice little area here with actually some natural vegetation, but it's a little bit too far out, and I don't think we'll be able to wrap around that. But we do need to decorate the inside of this enclosure, which I will do very shortly. I just want to get rid of the rest of these glass panes. So we can actually have a nice little, it'll look better that way. So that's what I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. And yeah, so when I join you back next time, this should all be done, and we'll then be able to start decorating the inside of the enclosure. I think it'll be pretty awesome. Alright, so we're finally done. We have these large panels of glass here. Actually, there's a couple of bits up there I need to get rid of, but it's fine. We can do that later. So what I want to do now is decorate this area. Now I filled my hotbar up with corals, and that's what we're going to be starting off with. Patches of corals everywhere, which are going to look super awesome, really, really nice. They really add a nice bit of colour to this place. We've actually got this oil node in here as well, which I think is pretty cool. We can use that as a part of a natural environment. Maybe we can put a few of these corals around it. Actually, I like those ones. Let's do a few more of them. Maybe surrounding this place, this little node. They've got some grass there, so let's move it off to the side a little bit there. Do another one here. And one more should just finish it off. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? I like that. Let's do, these aren't very big, but we could do a couple of these little things around here. Like that. And well, let's just get some more corals in. That's a bit of a smaller one. I should have some very large ones. I guess this is probably one of the largest ones we have. We'll try and fill these up. Get a few more. We've got these large open areas here. Let's put in a few of these. A few of them like that. I like that one there. Oh, here we go. This is the one we want. That's a nice big one. We'll put that. We'll put a few more over here. Like that. Oh, don't get stuck. Gotta be careful when I spawn things in. There we go. So there's a few more. Let's do another big one over here. And I'll put some of these smaller ones over in the corner. Where's the one that I really liked? I think it was this one. Yes, I like that one a lot. Let's put a few of those in. That actually matches those natural ones we have here. It's probably just like a smaller version of those. That's pretty nice. Slightly different kind of coloration. Looks quite nice, I think. Right. Now we'll stick in some of my favourites here. My rocks. I love these rocks. They're going to go everywhere. They really fill up the sort of blank areas of the sand here. We're going to stick them in here. Let's put a few more over here. How's that beginning to look? That looks not too bad. I think actually if I overdo it, because it's the same pattern, I should try and spin them around whenever possible. But it might look a little bit too strange if I start putting them in the same place. Then it will start to look a little bit artificial. But that's not too bad. I think that's okay. We'll stick a few more over here. And yeah, so that's just about good. Any other sort of spaces? Let's put some there. Let's put in some of these smaller corals. Yeah, I haven't got too many of those. We'll put some of them in. Let's see if we can put some over by the rocks. What I do like doing, I haven't done any of these yet, is these Myra bush things here. These look great inside the rocks. I'll sort of stick little patches of those in. I really feel that will kind of break up the rock a little bit. And it's sort of, to me, it just seems to sort of the place that they would grow. I like that. Okay, I'll do one of those, and we'll start putting some of these in as well. How's that looking? There you go. That looks pretty awesome. What I am going to do is the only other sort of decoration I have is these these fish baskets. I'll stick just like a few of them around. Not too many, just to kind of give a little bit of decoration. Because they look pretty good. How's that looking? Yeah, that is looking really awesome. I like that. There we go, we're done. What I will do, I'll probably put in a couple of larger rocks as well. Probably not too many because I don't want to be overwhelmed. The corals here that are growing on this rock here, they look pretty good, but one or two, maybe those pillar rocks. Let's have a quick check actually what we have in my inventory. Here's the rocks. Some of these ones might look quite good. I think we did that in the shark tank as well. What else could we do? I don't think we... Oh, what about one of those? We might be able to do something with that. Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, I might need to get some pillars in that case. If I want to do what I think I want to do, yeah. Pillars. Do I have any pillars? I haven't got any stone pillars. Let's have a look at the pillars. I want to get some stone ones. I can't remember what kind of size we want. Let's have a check, because I haven't done this for a while. Let's do large, not a large one. I think a medium one, 3 walls high. I think that should work. Let's just try this out. So if you saw, I think we did the Megalosaurus cave and also the Hynodon enclosure. I did a kind of a cave structure using these things. These should kind of snap. Oh god, that does not want to do very well, does it? Let's see. Sinking down. Can I get it? How's that look? Possibly. That pillar looks maybe a little bit too big. What happens if I put this on here now? Because this will snap to the top of that pillar. If we can. How's that going to look? That's not too bad. I think we can get away with that. We can get away with that one. And we put another pillar in. We want to put one there, I think. That goes right. And then we can get rid of this one. And then we put in the rock. Actually, we can. Oh, I know what we can do. Put one up there, and then we put another one at the bottom. That's not where I want it. Oh, this is really difficult. There we go. That's not too bad. And then we can do. What could we do? No, that'd be too big. Something like this around the side. Oh, that could look. That could work. That could work. Maybe something a bit larger, like that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, we just get something a bit better there. Let's try another one of these things, see if it'll snap to a slightly higher place. Oh, that didn't work. It's fine. I think we'll leave it like that. That's not too bad at all. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? That will look better, yes, and then we'll get rid of this. Let's pick that up. We'll pick that up. We'll pick that one up. Oh no, that was the one it was snapped to. Okay, that went wrong. That went wrong. We'll try again. What we'll do is we'll try it. Come back this way a bit if we can. A bit in closer. That's as close as I can get. Now we've gone too far over. Oh, I know what I can do actually. Let's pick this up again, and we'll try and place it this way around. That's what we want. Is that working? Is that how we want it? Or is it going to be so difficult to tell? I cannot tell if that's how we want it. Oh, that's close. It's close. I'll tell you what. Let's do another one. We'll just do another one here. That kind of works. And then if we put in one there, you can take this one away. Perfect, and then we'll put our tower rocks here on like that, one in the middle. There we go, and we'll leave it like that, I think, just to give it something different, something extra to do. So I think that's pretty much all I need to do. I'll just stick another couple of these around just to kind of give it something extra, and look for sort of space that hasn't got much on. That will do. There we go, that will do. That'll do nicely. So what we want to do now is to try and see if we can get this guy to swim around the enclosure a little bit. So let's get my start flag. This will be the last little thing that we can do. So if we start over at this point, what we can do, if we can get the visuals, we'll show the route, and then we add the waypoints, and what we're going to do, I think we want it to swim over these rocks. Can we get the flag on top of the rocks? No. Okay, we'll tell you what, we'll put it down this way then, and it'll show the route. At the moment it's just going to go back and forward, but we add another waypoint to come out over this direction, maybe to this point here. We can just keep adding waypoints and make it swim around. I don't want to make it just a complete square. Maybe we'll come back over this way a little bit, and then we'll add another one and we'll come back over this way. Now I need to sort of change them around to height nodes and try and get some different heights and different structures in here. If we do it like that, how's that going to look? That could just work. Now, if we try... Now, I'll tell you what, okay, I'm going to make another cut here, just so I can mess around with the heights and things. I'll get this working pretty nice, and I'll show you what it looks like once he starts swimming around. I think it's going to look good. Alright guys, here it is. So we've placed in the, we've got our balloons, which it's going to be following. It was swimming quite fast. They're a bit faster than they look really. So I have filled it up with stone to slow it down a little bit, so it's kind of the same sort of thing that I did with the mantas right at the beginning of the series. The mantas were swimming way too fast, and I wanted them to be sort of swimming slowly through their enclosure. So done the same thing with this. I filled its inventory with stone, and it's going to be swimming quite slowly. Hopefully it's not just become stuck in that corner there. That would be annoying because it was swimming around just fine a moment ago. Let's just try and encourage it to come this way. Here we go. Okay, and then that should just carry on patrolling. Are you going to carry on patrolling? That'd be really helpful if you did, to kind of show everybody at home that that's what you're here to do. Start patrolling. Here we go. And you're going to start swimming. Did you do it properly? Yes, it is going. It's just being extra slow. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Nice gentle swim around. And there we go. It's a face only a mother could love, isn't it? Right. But yeah, there we go. So okay, so it's an interesting one. The bridge, there's definitely more work needs to be done to it. I'm going to leave it here for today because I think we've done about enough work. I do want some decorations done inside, which I haven't done, which I will do next time out. So we might just well, we'll see how the timing goes. But this is the tunnel. The tunnel's going to be left fairly bare. But this is where you can stand and you can look down and watch it swim underneath. You think that'd be a pretty awesome kind of sight to see. That does look good. That does look good. Oh yeah, we need to block this one up, but there we go. Yeah, that kind of speed is quite nice. It's just kind of slowly swimming around its enclosure. And yeah, I don't think there'll be enough room in here for another one, so we'll do that one there. So there's a few things we're going to do next episode. We'll be doing some decorations in this place. I want to try and remember, I keep forgetting, I haven't made any notes about namings as well, so I want to take some names from people in the comment section, and we'll name some of the creatures next episode. I'm not going to do it this time because I haven't checked the comments and written down what names I want. But we'll do them next time. And then of course we'll start work on our next enclosure, which I think will be the Basilosaurus. It should be shallow enough there. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll test things out and we'll see what we can come up with. But that's it. That's it for today. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions of things that you think you want to see in the future, let me know. And I'd be really grateful for any feedback and suggestions, that sort of stuff. I do listen to your suggestions and definitely do implement them. So I will see you next time out. So goodbye.